Today I'm ranking 14 of the best and worst protein snacks for fat loss, so you don't have to waste your time or money on the trash ones. I'll be ranking each of them out of 5 on protein to calorie ratio and taste. And I've also included a few of our clients' top rated snacks. Snack number 1 is the Farmers Union Greek style protein yogurts. Also, side note, all the snacks we've chosen today are the most common ones based on our socials and also no prep snacks. So pretty much everything here you can just grab and go, or you can open it, eat it straight away. There's no cooking or anything required. So anyways, with a high in whole protein, this has 15.3 grams of protein, 113 calories. So really good macros. I've already tried a few of these flavors, but I haven't tried the blueberry one. So I'll give this one a crack. In terms of calorie to protein ratio, that gives it, based on the protein and the calories, about 54% of this entire thing is protein. So that gives it a solid 4 out of 5 for calorie to protein ratio. Actually, 4.5 out of 5. That's like really good macros. Anyways, tastes good, not bad. The mango is my favorite for sure, but it does taste pretty good. It's gonna get at least a 4 out of 5 for taste. So it is good. It's not the best thing I've ever tasted, but it's pretty damn good.
I had it last night.
You had this one?
And I had it with fruit mix, the frozen berries.
Elite snack. Cameraman cooks on the goods. That's a great shout for a more complete snack. If you want a bit more fiber, a bit of carbs in there, you can just pair this with a bowl of berries or some fruit. That's a great on-the-go protein snack, so highly recommend. Also, how good is it that they're just putting it in pouches now? You don't even need a spoon. You can just grab this while you're out and good to go. Next up, we have the Carmen's high protein crisp. There's a bunch of these in the shops. Most of them anywhere from 5 to 10 grams protein, even though they plaster high protein across the top. So just be aware of that. We went for the ones that are highest in protein that we could find in that aisle. So this has 15 grams of protein. Actually, weird. It says 15 grams protein on the front here, but when you flip to the side, serving per bar, it's actually 16.5 grams of protein and 227 calories. So not that bad, but that does give it about 29% protein to calorie ratio. So not great for a protein bar. So I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5 out of 5 for the calorie to protein ratio. Now, the good thing about these though, which I will say, is when you do buy a box, you get 5 in there. So price wise, much cheaper than buying like singular protein bars, but see if it tastes good. This one's actually not a bad size either. Dark chocolate caramel. I feel like this has to taste good, hey? Yeah, surely. Right. It looks pretty damn good. I don't know if you can see that on there. Tastes good. No, but it does taste good. If you're on heaps of calories, these would be good. If you're not, probably not ideal. Oh, depends on so many factors. Like if you love these, you could definitely make them fit your calories, and it does taste pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 for taste. Definitely had better tasting protein bars, but it's pretty damn good. Side note, I'm about to consume so many calories through just bites of snacks. Anyway, we do it for you guys. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is definitely a controversial one. So the oven baked pork crackle sea salt. This says over 70% protein. When we calculated it, it was 55% protein. So someone's maths is wrong. If you're ever curious about how much percentage is protein, but you do the calories, so this whole bag, 272 calories with 37.4 grams of protein, which is pretty damn good. To figure that out, you need to figure out how many calories is in protein. So if the bag's 37.4, each gram of protein equals 4 calories. So you times that by 4, and that gives you 149.6, and then you divide that by the calories. Divided by 272, 0.55, which means you times that by 155. So over 70% protein. They're talking shit. None of the Einstein shit. It's 55% protein, but just be aware of marketing. Now, the reason I say it's a controversial one is because it is basically pork rind, rice bran oil, sea salt, rice flour, yeast extract, natural flavoring. It's basically pig skin. So I don't know if you care about that or not. Most people don't, to be honest. They just care about the macros, which is fair enough. I'm gonna leave that one up to you, but anyway, because we're going off pure calorie to protein ratio, which is 55%, which is a lot. So it's gonna get a 4.5 out of 5 for ratio. So all I'm saying, this is not a health rating. This is a calorie to protein ratio. And taste, which to be fair, I hate to say it, but it does taste pretty good. There's a fuckload of sodium in here, but for the whole bag, 630 milligrams of sodium, which is a good amount. It's making sure you're drinking lots of water if you are gonna have this as a snack. Ideally, you'd be training hard and sweating as well, but you wanna try?
No, I always eat them.
Oh, Cameraman Cooks always eats them. Honestly, they're pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 for taste. Of course, taste is gonna be personal preference, but that's my personal rating. What would you rate these for taste?
3.5.
3.5 out of 5, there you go. Macros wise, they're good, eh?
And they're only $2.
That's a good shout for Cameraman Cooks. So to get that much protein for minimal calories, like that is cheap. Especially if you compare that to like a protein bar or a shake, that's cheap. Speaking of shakes, number 4, we have the BSC protein water. Now we didn't include tons of shakes and bars in here. We just did a couple because we have a separate video where we just ranked all of the most common protein bars. I'll link that at the end of this video if you want to give it a watch. But the macros on these are insane. 30 grams of protein and 133 calories for the entire thing, which means it's 90% protein. That has to get a 5 out of 5 for the calorie to protein ratio. Now, the question is, does it taste good? Because I love that sound, hey. I've never had a protein water that tastes great in my personal opinion. Now this is grape ice pop. In my opinion, grape's one of the best flavors. So it's got all the boxes have been ticked. Oh, fuck. Really was hoping it was going to be good.
Collagen as well.
Yeah. Honestly though, for collagen, oh, that's actually not bad. You want to try it? Collagen, peptides, bovine, like they usually taste horrific in my opinion. This is the best tasting one that I've found. So that says something. Taste, I'm still going to give it 2.5 out of 5. Maybe pushing a 3. It's just got that weird collagen aftertaste. If you know, you know. If you don't, give it a try because I guarantee a lot of people would like it. Personally, I don't. We'll see what Cameron Cooks reckons. Oh bro, what the fuck? How is that great?
Oh, that smells collagen here.
It's got that collagen aftertaste. Sticking my guns, 2.5 out of 5. Do you like it?
I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit under the weather that my
Taste buds are all fucked up.
Yeah, 3, maybe 3.5.
Really?
I like
Shit, there you go. I'm giving it 2.5. Cook's giving it a 3 to 3.5. So if you compare it to other collagen and protein waters I've tried, for sure, at least a 3, maybe more. But it just in general, I'm gonna say a 2.5. It's not the best tasting thing in my opinion. But anyways, moving on. Number 5, we have the Chobani Fits. Don't be mistaken, because we nearly got caught out on this one, but they used to be called Chobani Flip and might still have that. These and those macros on Chobani Flip, not that great. That's why I never really got them. But these, if this tastes good, this could be one of my new go-to little protein snack because the macros are actually elite. 16.1 grams of protein for only 119 calories for the whole thing. This is the caramel choc peanut flavor. So that gives us about a 54% protein ratio, which means that's going to have to be a 4.5 out of 5. It's up there. A simple rule of thumb, what we like to use to figure out if something is a good protein snack is about a 10 to 1 calorie to protein ratio. So for example, if you're looking at protein bars and it's 200 calories with around 20 grams of protein, it means it has a gram of protein for every 10 calories. So that's pretty good for a snack. And then of course, a shittier option would probably be like that Carmen's bar. If it's like 10 or 15 grams of protein, but 200 calories or more like that was, and it's not that great. You can definitely get better ones. But anyway, Alex, shut up. So this is how the Chobani Fits look. All right, sweet. So this choc stuff, you just flip it in there like so. Oh, they actually give you heaps. That's so good. Check this out. That looks good, hey. Check it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll tell you. That's elite. 5. For a protein snack, and I'm also keeping in mind the calories, the macros, how convenient that is. 5 out of 5 for the taste, because when you compare that to like the Farmers Union, this is so much more satisfying because you get the crunch. Like there's a lot of shit going on, you know? I'm gonna have to eat this after this video. 4.5 and 5. 9.5 out of 10. Fuck yeah, Chobani, you done well. Cameraman Cook said we've never had a 10 out of 10. Maybe we're a harsh critic. Maybe we need to ease up a bit. We're gonna do 6 and 7 together, but I'll also rank them separately. So number 6 are these new Primo leg ham. It's basically like a combo. They also had turkey breast to this, and I think there's another one, but they only had those 2. It's basically a little snack pack combo of like cheese, crackers, and ham, and the other one's turkey. So see how we go. Now this is 141 calories, 12.3 protein. So not too bad. Personally, I've never really been a massive fan of these. I just think they're so small and not like super satisfying, but some of our clients absolutely love like cheese and crackers and dip and stuff. So this could be a better option, possibly. Let's find out. So that gives it 35% protein, which is about 3.5 out of 5 for the calorie to protein ratio. Not too bad. Let's open it, get the full effect. Gonna have to stack it. Cheese then ham, so 1 of each. Do they give you enough to make a sandwich? No, they don't. So actually not bad. Honestly, if you love cheese, crackers, ham, like all that stuff, you're definitely gonna rate this higher. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because to me it's pretty plain. Like there's not a whole lot going on. Cameron Cook's shaking his head.
5 out of 5.
He's giving it a 5 out of 5. Holy fuck. All right. He's giving it a 5 out of 5. I'm giving it a 3.5. So maybe it's in the middle somewhere around a 4, but I'm giving it a 3.5. We always talk about this. Taste is obviously very subjective in preferences, but someone's got to rank it. So I guess that's gonna be me. Anyway, what we were saying, number 6 and 7. So this is, we were unsure if we should do this one because I mean, it is a no prep snack technically, like it doesn't require any cooking. Obviously you need something to dip in it. So I'm just gonna tell you how it tastes just like with my finger, and then I'm gonna use one of these crackers as a little, because those crackers are pretty plain. It'll be a fair test, I reckon. But if you love dip, you know, crackers and dip, this could be a really good choice. Or you could have a whole plate of like veggie sticks, like carrot, cucumber, celery, whatever, with a whole one of these, and the calories are not too bad at all. This could be really good if you like those type of things. So this is 16.2 protein for the whole thing, 195 calories. So that's not too bad. So that gives it, the dip itself, 33% protein, so about a 3 out of 5. Pretty similar to that, to be honest. But anyway, let's give it a whack. It's called Obella Plus High Protein Tzatziki. Tzatziki. How do you say it? I always say tzatziki. I think the Z's silent, tzatziki, but you can let me know. I'm 110% confident I'm wrong. Oh, it's very light. A lot more, but it's probably a little melted. Oh, it smells pretty good. Tastes alright. Just tastes like tzatziki. I'm not really a cracker dip cheese connoisseur, so this is probably going to be not the best rating. Okay. You want to try?
Okay.
That's actually good. I'm going to give it for just the dip. Oh, you got to get more than that, bro. That's nothing.
That baby little.
Yeah, that's a little fucking baby dip. Yeah, all that, surely.
You reckon?
Yeah, bro. I'm giving that a 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's good. What if we do the whole combo? How many calories am I going to consume in this video? Hey? Alright, I'm going to give you a little full combo. I'm partly doing this for selfish reasons because I'm starting to get real hungry. Haven't had brekkie yet, but that is good. I'll fuck with that. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. I think a lot of our clients would love that. Number 8 is the oat protein shakes. These bad boys are bomb. 30 grams of protein for the entire thing. It's 500 mils, half a litre. 310 calories, 30 grams of protein. That's pretty damn good. That's right on that 10-to-1 ratio that we were just speaking about. That gives it about 39% protein, so that's going to get 4.5 out of 5. Refresh my memory. 5 out of 5. Honestly, 5 out of 5. It just generally tastes like chocolate milk. It is elite. If you used to drink like Nesquik and stuff when you were a kid, if you have a Ninja Creamy and you pour this, holy shit. Chocolate ice cream, 310 calories, 30 grams protein. I mean, can't go wrong. Dieting never been so simple. Next up, we have these Sunrise protein chips. I feel like these are fairly new as well, hey. It says 10 grams protein per serve on the front, but then for the bag, it's 13.9 grams of protein and 208 calories. Why does it say, oh, it says at least 10 grams protein. See, if I was on their marketing team, I'd be writing 13.9. I'd be rounding it up, 14. That would look way better. That gives it about 27% calorie to protein ratio, so 2.5 out of 5. Like, it's pretty good, but when we compare it to some of the other stuff, not amazing. Also, compared to the Quest protein chips that we reviewed in part 1 of this, their macros on those are way better. Oh, I wouldn't even really call those chips. They're like shapes. And we went for the barbecue flavor. I think there was a different flavor as well, sour cream and chive maybe. It tastes pretty good. This in that tzatziki dip, that would be so good. 4 out of 5 for taste. Not bad. Honestly, I reckon these are better than Quest too, because I don't know if you can see in the bag, you probably can't, but it feels like you get a lot more. Like the Quest protein chips are the most like airy things I've ever seen. Hey, you get like 5 in there. Here you're gonna have a lot more. It's gonna feel more satiating in my opinion. So a little bit of a trade-off macros for that, but 4 out of 5 for taste. Not bad. Number 10, Gym Bod have these protein choc dipped sticks. Basically a protein ice cream. Now they also have the pints as well, but these ones are new. We keep seeing these pop up, so we thought we'd give these a crack. So per ice cream, which looks like this, I'll grab it out in a sec, 143 calories. It's only 6 grams of protein. So I feel like you're pushing it when you write protein that big and there's only 6 grams there. What do you reckon? Put this into perspective. If you have a skim milk coffee, a large one, you're gonna get double the protein, if not more, in that than one of these. So that gives it about a 17% calorie protein ratio, which is pretty shit. You're gonna give it a 1.5 out of 5. But every time that we say like, if the calorie to protein ratio is worse, ideally it should taste better, because that means you got more carbs and fats to play with in the meal. So generally, that should, being the big word there, should taste better. Anyway, we went for the caramel choc flavor. Oh, it does look pretty good to be fair. Not massive, but also 143 calories as well. So I would more so look at this if you're just after like a low cal ice cream, but there is tons of options out there. So you're obviously not gonna have this to be like, try to bump your protein intake up throughout the day, because it's barely gonna do anything. Oh, that's fucking good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't think it'll be that good. Yeah, that tastes elite. I love ice cream too, so I'm very picky with my ice creams, but I'm definitely gonna eat this. They are expensive, but just keep that in mind. I'm meant to be reviewing it, I'm just fucking eating just eating it. 4 out of 5 for taste. Calories to protein, not great, but if you're just looking for a low calorie ice cream, honestly not a bad shout. Number 11, we got the Arla protein puddings. I got them for the chocolate flavor, but they also have salted caramel. I eat these pretty much every day. I'm not gonna lie, so I don't even need to try it. 152 calories, 20 grams of protein for the whole thing, which is insane macros. That gives it 53% protein, which is definitely a 4.5 out of 5. Honestly, I would rank it a 5 out of 5 if the protein water wasn't in the ratio. So you could rank it a 5, but we'll stick to 4.5 out of 5. And yeah, like I said, I don't even need to try these. They are insanely good. Easy 5 out of 5 for taste. If you never tried these before, we got them from Coles, but I think you can get them from other places too. They're elite. Little side note, it is like one of my favorite, if not the best little, for me, it's an Arvo just before dinner, hour or two. Before dinner, I can literally eat it at my desk while I'm still working, and it just tops the protein up a bit and just keeps you going. Hits that like, you know, those 3 to 4 p.m. Arvo sweet cravings whenever they creep in, especially if you're dieting. These will change the game and will stop you eating like a whole block of chocolate. So highly recommend. Number Number 12, we have this organic beef stick. Seeing these floating about as well. So it's 80 calories, so real low, 6.9, so it's called 7 grams of protein. So it's low protein, but it's low cal, and it's around the 10-to-1 ratio. So that gives it about a 35% calorie to protein ratio. So rank it a 3.5 out of 5 for the macros, or the calorie to protein ratio. For taste, let's see if I can get it open. Little child lock. Wow, it's just, who would have known? Little beef stick. And it's not bad. Just tastes like pretty standard beef stick, meat stick. I give it a 3 out of 5. It's definitely better. Only thing with these, for 7 grams of protein, the price was $3.50. Yeah, holy fuck. 80 cows and 7 proe for $3.50. I would much rather have an ala, but it does taste alright. Next up, we have these protein balls from Smooshed. Gone for the raspberry brownie flavor. So you get 15 in here. It's 10 grams of protein, 231 calories per serve. Serving pack says 3 serves, so 5 protein balls per serve, which is not too bad, but they are tiny. So let's have a look what a serve likes and then I'll try one. But that gives it 16% calorie to protein ratio. So 1 out of 5, maybe even less, 0 out of 5. Nah, we'll give it a 1 out of 5 because that's a terrible calorie to protein ratio. You know, we're talking about the 10-to-1, there's less than half of that. So yeah, not ideal. That's the problem I find with protein balls. Personally, I haven't found any that you can just grab and buy that are like high protein and low calorie. They're always like high calorie, low protein. So again, it's more just the marketing, but this is how big they are. Fairly small. I mean, and to get 10 grams of protein, you need to eat 5, which again, 231 calories. So they better taste good for that much. Also, if you're curious, 6.6 fat and 30 grams of carb, and 26 of that 30 is straight sugar. So you would hope that they taste good. And they're raspberry brownie flavor. They taste pretty good. This has dates, peanuts, cashews, coconut, almonds, all the dense shit. Not bad. I give it a 3 out of 5. Not bad. Definitely would not buy those though, personally. Number 14, cannot go past a bit of beef jerky for a protein snack video. We've gone for different brand compared to part 1, the local legends biltong, because we see this brand everywhere. I've gone for the chili beef flavor, but they do have original if you don't like spicy. 114 calories, 18.4 grams protein. That's for the entire bag. That gives it about a 64% protein ratio, so that's got to be 4.5 out of 5. Like, that's so good. If the protein water wasn't in this video, this and the ala protein pudding would be 5 out of 5 for sure, hey? So you can take those as like, they're really good options. Beef jerky is just the ultimate, I always say this, driving road snack, hey?
My mum used to love smashing that. Why are you eating that? That's only alcoholics eat that.
Is that what she said? Wow, mama cooks.
Oh, what are you passing?
I was showing the camera, bro. That's fine, bro. Take it. I know you're hungry, eh? Cameraman Cook's getting hangry over there, guys. Anyways, there, it looks like that.
Oh, that's pretty chilly, man.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, fuck. It just kicked in, eh?
Yeah.
Has got some zing to it. These motherfuckers need to hire me on their marketing department because this is 64% protein and all they've put is over 40%. That should say over 60% protein. Just be careful when you're reading like the packaging. What they write on the front, the marketing stuff, like when they plaster protein, there's like 5 grams of protein, 250 calories, crazy. Anyways, side tangent, taste. I mean, it's beef jerky, but I like beef jerky, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. What do you reckon?
Yeah, same.
4 out of 5. There you go. Sweet as. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I definitely enjoyed making it for you. Probably just consumed like 300-400 calories of protein snack bites, but that's all good. If you like that one, check out part 1 here. We also have a protein bar and shake rank video, so I'll link those in the description for you. And hit that subscribe button if you're new, or if you're not subscribed. If you want, it's entirely up to you. Anyways, see you in the next one.